Seldom do I ever record my process of creating diagrams, but just to show you what I'm working on next, I'm preparing a diagram to break down the spell of the alphabet. And this is something that I've been studying for quite some time. I wanted to make sure that it's completely accurate, in addition to decoding the 27th letter, which would be the completion of the nine, which seems to be cut off from the original alphabet, which I have found here. And I'm just basically breaking down each part of the alphabet into its proper arcs based on the shape. Not what you're told these particular shapes mean, but their degrees of light and each of their meanings. And what I find is that a lot of these are heavily coded. They are all boiling down to this last A, and it's actually going backwards from Z, which is Zeus or Zagon, to the midpoint, which is the lightning strike, and everything being inverted. Like the W goes from the upright two V's to the M, which is two inverted V's. And there's a lot of symbology here, including this very powerful one, which is the G. And we know how that is used with certain emblems and logos for certain groups or societies. But it's actually a C, which is facing the right way because right is the feminine or the receiving hand, with a seven energy or a side energy that directly goes straight into it. And the reason why I created this ninth one is because it is a balanced, more appropriate symbol for the right facing C, which is not alone and not being attacked, but actually facing the correct way with a balanced T, in addition to a sperm and it going directly into 180-degree womb space, which is the womb. The womb is not 360 degrees. The womb pokes out like the belly pokes out at 180 degrees. The V in and of itself is the woman's parts. It is not the womb space. Okay, the womb is actually what grows out when the baby is going through its birth process or growing within the womb space. So this is what I am working on, and I plan to do a full lecture explanation on this, and we'll go through it numerically and see how all of this succinctly ties together, and how the crux of this entire thing is centered on this XYZ, which is a representation of the chromosomes, and how that all links together in terms of the shape of the alphabet when we are singing it, when we are speaking it, how we have been A, B, C, D, E, F, Ging our way through life, and basically creating the spell through these uh angles of light. Okay, and a part of what I do on this channel is teaching people to look beyond the structure of what has been taught, and to look at things in a more nebulous light versus just looking at them as the alphabet. These are sigils and they are light angles, and when spoken they have vibration, they hold frequency. And this was constructed or pre-constructed as a language, and most of the words that have been created are like spells. So when you look at the different words that exist and you wonder why a lot of the English is weird, and there's double entendres, and then you have a lot of anagrams, like you can say evil, veil, and live, okay, all in the same token. And it doesn't matter whether you're saying one word or the other, you are pronouncing all of the letters. So that means that the square of that letter still stands. It's a square word, and it basically gives you all of the meanings by speaking it at once. So we are shaping our reality with this alphabet, and a part of what I like to do is deconstruct as well as decode to find hidden symbology. So I hope you enjoyed this message. Peace, love, and light.